morning, Norfolk members. I just wanted to take a quick opportunity to reach out to you this morning on a couple of issues that are fairly important of what's going on right now. Number one being solar companies. There's a growing number of solar companies that are contacting you as members of Norfolk, and it's not specialized to Norfolk by any means. They're hitting the whole state of Oklahoma. You guys have heard me talk about this before, and it just continues to grow bigger and bigger. The things I want you to know is that there's not any local companies that are offering solar. So these companies are from the East Coast and from the West Coast. They're migrating to the middle part of the country. And as of right now, I do not know of any local companies that are offering solar. So the estimates that they are using and the models that they're using on how fast this pays back and what this does to your power bill are not necessarily accurate. They're somewhat misleading. And I just want to reiterate to you as a member of Norfolk to please contact us and get us involved in that situation. If you add solar to your property or to your home, you will fall in a different rate class. The other thing that's going on is these payback on these systems is usually around 15 to 20 years. Rates and electricity rates are going to change a lot over the next 15 to 20 years. We know somewhat of what those changes are going to look like, and we can talk that through with you so that you know what it's going to look like in the future. These companies are just telling you what it is based on today's rates, and they're not even using the correct rates for our area. So please contact us. Let us walk through that with you. Let us figure the rate of return. Let us talk to you about what it's going to look like and what it's going to cost you, what it's going to save you. Chris Barton here at Norfolk is great with solar and getting through that process, and I'm also more than glad to visit with you. So give us a call and let us talk that through with you. Also, bills for August have gone out. Most of you have probably already got them. If you haven't got them, you'll get them today. They're very high. August was our highest use month for the whole year. Temperatures have been high here at the end of the summer. We've been fortunate that we had a mild, wet summer, but it's catching up with us in August. So we had a high use month in August, the highest one for the year. The other thing that's going on is natural gas prices have doubled since February. We're at $4. We're above $4 per million BTU. In February, we were around 2 when I started as manager. And so natural gas prices have doubled. That gets passed on to us from Western farmers and then on to you through what we call the PCA. The PCA stands for Power Cost Adjustment. It's basically a fuel surcharge, and so it goes up and it goes down. That increase on your bill this month is through the PCA, and it's based on the natural gas price. The good news is it's not a permanent increase. The bad news is natural gas prices are probably going to stay high for a little while. They're saying probably through the winter. So it is going to stay at an elevated level for a little bit. But we have actually seen PCA actually be negative before, where you're actually getting a discount based on natural gas prices being so low. But unfortunately for August, natural gas prices are high, elevated, and we used a lot of power. And so your bills are going to be high. I just wanted to make you aware of that. This is not just Norfolk. This isn't anything we've done to the rates. This is strictly the cost of fuel going up. The last two things real quick that I want to throw out at you, and you hear me talk about this, is I just want to point out the Oklahoma Living Magazine. You all get this as a member of Norfolk. If you will turn to the Centerfold magazine, I'm writing an article every month in there. I'm addressing issues like what we're talking about here today. Solar issues, natural gas going up issues, different type things in my column. So I would encourage you to be sure and read those columns, stay up to date with what's going on. This last month I covered power blinks and power surges. Next month I'm going to cover the polar vortex that happened last February when we were below freezing for almost 10 days. Those final costs of what that power cost Norfolk are in, and I explain in my article basically it's a big number, but it's not as big as it could have been if we weren't a part of the Southwest Power Pool. And I explain why being part of the Southwest Power Pool is good for us in that article. So I encourage you to reach out and read that. The last thing I want to mention is our Smart Hub. And you hear me talk a lot about our Smart Hub. I've got mine pulled up here, and this just shows my usage at my house for the last year. If I scroll over, you can see my usage last year and the year before, and on and on and on. Smart Hub is an awesome tool for you to track your usage. You can pay your bill. You can report an outage. I hear time and time again, I just heard it at the softball field last night. One of our members came up to me and she's like, "Oh, I love the Smart Hub. I wish I would have got it a long time ago. It's such a handy tool." So if you don't have the Smart Hub, go to your app store, get it downloaded on your phone, your iPad, whatever you're using technology-wise, and use it. You're going to love it. It's one of those things that you don't know how good it is until you've got it, but you're going to love it. So please share this video. As far as solar is concerned, don't just share the video, but please spread the word to your neighbors, your friends, your family, to reach out. If they're a Norfolk member, they need to reach out to us and get us involved in that situation. We're here to help, and we want to make sure that it's a good deal for you going forward. Thank you, and have a great day.